Hello again. Blarg here. The following stream is one that was done by Lane a few days ago, explaining her experience with LAINEY/Kai and ONISION. It has been heavily edited down, to showcase only the pertinent talking points. Enjoy, and as always, leave your opinion in the comments below.
No, I'm not a writer.
Okay.
So there's been a lot of stuff going down. Stuff that I am eager to discuss. So, Haley's broadcast yesterday was amazing. She was so well spoken and so level headed. Even as a fan, reading those messages was appalling. And that's how I knew, this mirror is so dirty. That's how I knew, there's some shady shit going down. And I kind of distanced myself from everything and everybody in that household. It's crazy. We're friends outside of Twitter, obviously. Just hearing her get emotional and talk about them is so heartbreaking, because Haley is one of the nicest girls ever, without a doubt. She's so sweet. She wouldn't hurt a fly. And these assholes are out here, taking advantage of her. Fuck that shit. Fuck that. And I wish they would subtweet her and, ooh. Sorry, I can't. This bullshittery that they're pulling of the, oh, well, this was 2 years ago. Oh my gosh, yes. She was so nervous. She was nervous, the entire week. I was like, girl, you got this. You have got this. And she wasn't nervous about, LAINEY and Greg, per se. I think she addressed this. She was just nervous about what people would think of her, and I was like, fuck them. Because if anybody is mean to Haley, over with. Y'all will catch this elbow. I don't tolerate it. She's so sweet. To literally everybody. I've seen her just get harassed, and she was like, okay, well, there's nobody here because I'm not spilling tea. So if you guys wanna spill tea or something, it'll be a private little tea party. How were you involved? I was a friend of LAINEY's and Sarah's. I talked a lot more to Sarah than I did to LAINEY. LAINEY just kind of used me as what's Billy saying now? And I was like, I don't fucking know. I don't follow her. But I would somehow find, because I was such a big fan of LAINEY. I actually gave LAINEY a $15 iTunes gift card, and that's the reason kind of we started talking. I should also, you guys are gonna get some exclusive tea, I guess. Whew, my heart just jumped. I used to feel bad for LAINEY. I feel the same way. The exact same way, actually. Because you can be a victim, but once your behavior becomes as shitty as your abuser, there's just no excuse. You don't have a path to become an abuser because you were abused. Nobody has a path to be an abuser, but, And a part of me still does feel bad for LAINEY in a way. That whole crowd is shady. I don't know if I'll be going too into detail in the future, but I will be just telling you guys now, because, you know, everybody involved with LAINEY in some way is shady as fuck. I don't know if I should go too in detail, because I don't know what the future holds with this discussion. But one of the reasons LAINEY started talking to me is because of one of her friends, or their. I'm not trying to invalidate LAINEY's gender or anything. And I realize now I am. My heart. I was talking about this with a group of people, and I realized this still, like, kind of has me fucked up, and that sucks. It sucks that they still have me fucked up, because it's not fair. I really feel like that kind of childish, oh my gosh, my idol recognized me, is kind of ruined, you know? After your idol just turns out to be such a piece of shit. It's like, you just never know what. And one of the reasons I started talking to LAINEY is because one of their friends told them, like, oh, she'd be cool to talk to. And it's the same friend who got Sarah to talk to LAINEY. And me and Sarah are about the same age. Sarah is a few months older than me. And this person, I'm sorry, I just saw something that involved them. I'm not going to say their name or anything. I'm sure you guys are great little detectives and you can find who it is. Don't send them hate. Don't tell them anything that I am saying, even though they're probably going to see it somehow. And yes, even though they were not close for a second there. How old are you? I'm 18. I turned 18 in October. I'm an adult. I would just advise everybody to not keep an eye out for this person, because they're not involved anymore too much. But, you know, it's just kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. Take that as you will. I'm sorry. I'm scared. I don't know why I'm scared. I had caffeine, if you can't tell. That's why I'm like... I had caffeine, so I'm a little more on edge. This person was one of LAINEY's friends, and they just kind of recruited a bunch of young girls, and you know what? That is shady as fuck. I'm sorry, it is. Like, they were about my age at the time. I'm sorry, but maybe it's from this situation. Maybe it's just because I was involved so closely. That I just feel like that is wrong. You're talking to a bunch of 14 and 15-year-olds. Anyways, you're talking to these 14 and 15-year-old fangirls. It's just weird. Like, I don't know. Maybe they didn't have bad intentions, but this person has acknowledged Greg's shitty behavior, and she still did that. They still did that. I'm sorry. Oops. Now we know. And it's honestly kind of scary that LAINEY had people out there really doing that, you know? And this person was shitty because they kind of used their friends' status, because they don't have that status. No tea, no shade. They just don't do anything like YouTube and stuff online. So they don't have that following that LAINEY does. It just... that whole crowd. I'm glad I'm not involved. We're talking about the person we were talking about a few days ago, LAINEY's friend. I don't want to say their name on here because they have my number, I think. So, yes to Wolf. Are you worried about Sarah? Yes, I am. It's that video that was released that she made was extremely unsettling. It was like some Marina Joy shit. I don't know. She deleted her. That. I get it. The internet is fucking nasty. And I highly encourage people, go send her love. This, I feel bad that it has to go down like this. I really genuinely do. Don't go call Sarah names and like call her stupid. Because you know what? LAINEY and Greg, as sad as it sounds, may be her only stability. You know, and she's still young. I'm still young. Everybody makes shitty decisions and hangs out with the wrong people. And thank you for 2,000 likes. I just don't think she knows her worth yet, and that is sad. Because she deserves so much better than LAINEY and Greg. She's smart, she's pretty, she's nice. Like, it's just not fair. She was only 14, right? Yes. And that is when her LAINEY's friend went and scooped her up. But like I said, don't go and send that person hate just because you guys already guessed who it was. So, how can I help and make her feel safe? I would say just kind of put it out there into the universe. You know, like tweet something like, I hope Sarah's okay. Or, you know, like don't go and harass her. I think she's probably scared right now. I don't know. I don't like the fact that she, or Greg, I don't know who said what, that they're saying Ayala is a pervert. Like, fuck that. If she made that up, that's a whole ass lie. But even if, God forbid, Ayala said something like that, sorry, I'm setting my neck because I'm fake as fuck. Ayala was like 17, 18 at that time. I know 17 and 18-year-olds who have dated like 15-year-olds, and that is, you know, like, yeah, don't talk shit about her. Don't, you know. I just let her know if anything happens, she has a support system to fall back on. And she can take that up whenever she feels necessary. That's true. And I think that's shady as fuck that LAINEY can just go and like, ugh. I don't know. It makes me disgusted. Like, just, ugh. I just want to jump out of my skin. Because it's disgusting. And it's scary to think that they might still have fans after this, you know. YouTube, I definitely agree. It's shady as fuck that YouTube is keeping him on. Because even when you search his name, you see, like, child abuse. Why would you see all of these videos for years and not take him down? It's so fucked up, and YouTube needs to get their shit together. Maybe that's it. I never really thought about that, of him knowing somebody in YouTube, but that would make a lot of sense as to why YouTube... Didn't he, like, get taken off, like, his verification taken away? I know he did, because he got, like, big mad about it. Wasn't it during the Christina Grimmie thing? He made a channel and deleted it. What channel? For Christina Grimmie? I'm confused. I don't know how to put this. There is a part of me, that 14-year-old little tiny part that I just cannot stomp out, that feels awful. And, you know, I'll sometimes just think about, even though I can acknowledge what happened when I was 14, like, it wasn't obviously as bad as Sarah. A 19-year-old talking to a 14-year-old is weird. I'm sorry, if you're not family, it's weird. Like, you guys shouldn't have anything in common. And just knowing, like, they only talked to me after I gave them a gift card, like, you know, like, I can think logically that is so wrong, but that 14-year-old in me is still like, I can't, like, stomp that part out. They were such a large part of my life, you know? Like, I was a clone, after all. So, if they could ever turn back and find that part of them that wasn't a piece of shit, then I hope they could. I don't know if there was ever a part of them that wasn't a piece of shit, which is sad and scary to think about. But, you know, I feel like they could have had so much potential, but Greg stomped it out of them. As bad as it sounds, I liked LAINEY because they were so young, you know? Kind of gives you, you know, she wasn't my age at all, per se. But, you know, and they interacted with their fans all the time, and, you know, you don't really find YouTubers that, like, interact with their fans as much as LAINEY and Greg do. And that just kind of makes you feel important, and maybe that's what they want. They want their fans to feel important, so if they ever need a new Trinity member, it's so fucked up. And they're so good at manipulation. I'm torn because it could have been a genuine, yes, I 100% get that. They're not that good at manipulation. Yeah, I meant, like, at the time, for, like, a 14-year-old girl, oh my gosh. Like, if LAINEY wanted to, if my mom wasn't crazy, LAINEY definitely could have manipulated the fuck out of me. And it's scary, you know? But I have a crazy mom who doesn't trust anybody, so that kind of passed on to me, which I'm very grateful for, don't get me wrong. We live in such a scary world with social media now. You know, these fucking grown-ass adults. Have you talked to Shiloh? No, I have not. I know people who have, though. Have you spoken to Billy? Yes, actually. We speak, relatively often. I hope there's an investigation. I hope so, too. And if anybody doing an investigation, if I can find that old phone with the old text messages on it, I can send it to anybody who thinks they can crack into that. I make videos. If you want to do a police report, if anybody does, I will be willing to help in any way I could. Even if that's finding the old phone and sending it to you in the mail to give it to, like, an investigation. like a forensics investigator or something, I will be willing to make arrangements. What happened to the old phone? I got an upgrade, so I just, like, you know. But the old phone just wiped. Like, it was a fucked up phone. It would just delete pictures all the time, and I would not get them back. And one day it just, can you get a text printout from your carrier? Maybe. Like I said, my mom is crazy. She does not really want me to be a part of this, so I will work from a distance. Do you have any cloud services? My cloud was wiped. I don't know what happened. I didn't delete the messages because Sarah wanted me to. So what exactly was in that phone? Text messages of Sarah talking about her relationship with Sarah straight up saying Lainey yes. It's my email. Can you tweet it to me or something? Or, like, tell me to DM you? I have to find the phone still. It's probably somewhere back there. But if Ayala still wants to make the case against Lainey and Greg, I want to save it for her. Because, you know, anything to really help my girl Ayala. My friend Haley also was trying to tell me, sorry, I shifted my phone. Was trying to tell me stuff, and I could not find the phone. I need to just gut my room. Like I said, my life is pretty hectic right now. Do you believe Lainey is actually bi? It's not really my place to discuss her sexuality. I think so, but that might just be me being naive. So take what I say with a grain of salt. Lainey and Greg love to use their identity as a weapon, so be cautious. Yes, I agree. Like I said, take what I say with a grain of salt. I am also, like, part of the LGBT. I hate saying it like that. I'm bisexual as well. So I know I've had people in my life say, like, well, you're not actually. What do you think about Greg? Thinking you're jealous and in love with him? I don't recall him ever saying that, but if he thinks that, that's hysterical. He is so far from my type. Ew, I'm sorry. Where did he say, was it, like, Ayala who's jealous of him, or was it specifically me? Because if he really thinks that, I'm gonna fight. Ooh, I fucked that up. Are you able to share if Lexi's feeling any less anxious? She doesn't really talk about it. I know after the stream she is feeling pretty anxious, but we got a nice tight-knit group of girls who we've got her back. Y'all, send her all your love, but you don't gotta worry too much about. We've got her. You mean your type isn't greasy, fine-looking child groomers? I know. How unfortunate. He said you're both jealous and that Ayala assaulted Sarah. That's funny. When I was younger, I used to be attracted to him. In, like, 2014, 2013. But I was 13, and then that's when I came out as, like, gay. So jealous of that wet fields at IRS debt. Yes, oh my gosh. Fucking give me the IRS debt, daddy. Ew. Kind of going based off of the I Want to Break Free music video. Kind of not, because I did that makeup and it made me look like 50 years old. And I'm not trying to look 50. Sorry. Since I'm so in love with Greg and Lainey, like, I don't want to look older than 18. Even though I do. I look like 30, but, you know, it's fine. Waiting for him to drop his sunflowers and rainbows, that would be funny. I'm not used to people finding me unattractive. That hopefully that prenup LAINEY signs goes both ways. I agree. Do you speak to his other exes? Just Billy. That's kind of all who I was interested in talking to. I really wasn't around for Shiloh, so I don't really have anything against Shiloh. Has Sarah tried to contact you at all? No. I blocked her number. Like, right after I did the first stream a few years ago. So, if she has tried to, then it fell on deaf ears because I didn't get nothing. I remember the night of the stream I made a few years ago, she had her friend contact me, which was kind of annoying. I agree. Shiloh, I feel like I say this about everyone. Shiloh deserves better. Every girl deserves better than Greg. She had her friend contact you. Yeah, her friend was like, I know you're going through a lot right now, but Sarah wants to tell you something. And she, like, relayed a message from Sarah to me. I don't know if I still have the messages, though. I felt stupid for accepting her friend's request after that, because... And then she messaged me that... It wasn't really anything terrible. Sarah was like, I want to stay at LAINEY and Greg's house. And I was like, blocked. Sorry. But no, I'm not gonna have it. I agree. I feel like if LAINEY apologized for everything they've done to people, then they would definitely have the support that, you know, every other girl who has left Greg had. But I feel like at this point, LAINEY has fucked over so many people and they've hurt so many innocent people that unless they came out and apologized to said people, they don't even need to come out and apologize. They could privately apologize to these people. Where's my support? Oh my god. Fun fact. I'll move my phone away. LAINEY will never apologize because LAINEY and LAINEY's eyes can't do anything wrong. That's true. Some people take... Yes. Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's weird to have younger friends. Like, me and Haley, she was 21 when they were talking, and I was 16. And, you know, but we never, like, talked about fucking drowning in pussy. Like, that is so fucking weird. And disgusting. And even our group chat, I was one of the youngest, besides my best friend, who was a few months younger than me. I was one of the youngest in that group chat, and everything was just so appropriate and, like, you know. So, if LAINEY was just friendly with Sarah, or even just friends on a, hey, how are you doing? Like, you want to get together and get coffee or whatever level, that would be, I don't think that's weird. A lot of my friends are older than me. But LAINEY took it too far and allowed sexual jokes and fucking weird, I'm grooming you nicely. Like, that is so weird. So I don't really think it's weird to have older friends. Or, hell, even younger friends. It's just what you talk about. I personally don't have the patience to be friends with people much younger than me. But I don't have the patience for a lot of stuff. Yeah, and that goes right back to LAINEY's little friend. I think I'm just salty about Lainey's friend. Ooh, that looks really weird. I'm blending this. Please don't worry. That goes right back to Lainey's friend. I'm gonna say it. Fuck that person. Like, I was pretty close to this person, especially when Lainey and Sarah dropped this person, because of rumors. And then, right when Lainey and Sarah just decided, I guess, they need a tissue or something, she just dropped me for them, which is sad. I don't think anybody deserves to suffer with Greg. That is, quite the statement. But I see where you're coming from. You know, like, hearing my friends get choked up talking about Lainey and Greg makes me want to, like, just go to fucking war. Like, I don't know what else to do at that point than to, like, just, you know? It's weird to see. Yes. I actually talk about this a lot. It's so fucking weird. Like, I was such a big fan of them just because of the way they acted. They were so nice and interacted with their fans and were so respectful. And then within a month, it just, you know, it was crazy. Do you think Lainey is a snake by nature, or is it mainly Greg? I think I might be biased because of that 14-year-old girl in me. It was mostly Greg. I think I want to believe it was mostly Greg. But I could not say at this point because, you know, whereas Lainey has burned me in the past, I feel like I just don't want to believe someone that I idolized for so long could be awful. Maybe it's weird. I don't know. I am kind of a weird person. Contact Sarah? I don't think I want to contact Sarah on my new phone. Just because I really don't have a place to be talking to her. She wants to reach out to me. Her number is not blocked anymore. So, why does Lainey keep trying for a girlfriend despite hating a girl getting close to Greg? I have no idea. I think Lainey might just want a friend. Did Greg tell you he's going to see you as well? No. I wish the fuck he would. I think he knows how crazy I am and won't talk to me. So. He's like, yeah, this bitch crazy. I'm not going to acknowledge that she exists. She also lies to girls and doesn't tell them what Greg expects. Yep, I agree. Let him try, he has no money. He can sue me for, like, 2 cents. Like, that's probably all he'd get out of me. Because I'm a broke bitch. So. There's a rumor there was a 12-year-old who came forward. That is scary. And I hope that is just a rumor. Because that's fucking gross. And if it's true, why is he not in prison? He also wouldn't win in court, legally speaking. There's a 12-year-old. Can you guys explain more? Ayla said a mother DM'd her saying her 14 and 12-year-old daughter had exchanged news with Greg. Ayla says she can't confirm that. I just don't want people to, like... It's really easy to say, oh, I'm 14 and I talked to Greg. I could say, oh, I'm 14 and Greg, like, wanted to suck onions off my toe. Like, I could say that, but, you know, there's really no proof. And she said that, I think, in her stream. I just don't want to give Greg that little upper hand if there is no 14 to 12-year-old. You know what I mean? He also claimed that Ayla tried giving Sarah drugs. Sarah smoked weed before Ayla, so, like... I think the mom said the kids wanted to go over to Greg's, but didn't actually get contacted. Oof, that's scary. I'm glad the mom was on top of things, though. Because that's my mom. She, I was really upset the day that Greg tweeted me calling me traitor scum. Now that's an ongoing, fun fact, it's an ongoing joke in my house. Like, if my mom's like, please do the dishes, and I forget to do them because I have no brain, she'll, like, come into the kitchen and see, like, the dishes aren't done, and she's like, why didn't you do the dishes, traitor scum? So, thank you so much, Greg. I feel like my family has gotten so much closer because now we just call each other better names, so. And for a while, my name was Traitor Scum in my best friend's phone. So I really just want to thank Greg for that. Like, you have made my life astoundingly better by calling me Traitor Scum. And I feel like I will never live down that name. I'm gonna, like, have Traitor Scum tattooed above my ass in a tramp stamp. I definitely remember idolizing people at that age. And it sucks that I spent so much time idolizing, like, pieces of shit. I could have idolized, like, fucking David Dobrik or Jack Films. But no. I had to just... My brain is fucked up. Do you feel really grateful that you never went to the swamp? I am, but I also know that I'm not their type, clearly. I'm 5'8", and I'm a big bitch. So, according to Greg, if you date me, you might as well date a man, because, like, I'm not 5'2". So, I literally have a gigantic dick. Just for those who didn't know, my height makes me a man. Yeah, my cat agrees. She's like, yeah, you're a whole man. He's mad that you're taller than him. T. Their type is impressionable. Oh. He didn't say that specifically to me, but he has said in the past, like, he won't date a tall girl because he doesn't want to date a man. So. What do you think about Madison? She's nice. We haven't really talked that much, but she's nice. Greg's mad when you're tall. Taylor is mad when you're small. You can't win with these people. I'm also not, like, 8 pounds, so I'm beefy. He's after Jesse Page now. You're beautiful, though. Oh, so much more life than they do. I appreciate that. I feel like it's not hard to show more life than LAINEY, but I appreciate that. Actually, LAINEY is an android. Ooh, T. You think they're good parents? I don't know. I have never been around their kids or anything, so I can't say. And I don't really want to talk about their kids. They're called LAINEY Bot for a reason. That's true. Because bots are easy to program. And that's the T. Good parents aren't predators. You got me there. I wonder if LAINEY's parents are good parents. Greg convinced her they aren't. What's your thoughts on Maya's apology? I have not read it. Was it... I just haven't read it yet. I wasn't aware that there was an apology. Apology for what? Was it recent? Like... So did she apologize to them, like, after she went home? I'm so lost. I have not really been keeping up with the Maya situation. But she seems like a nice girl. Like, I wish... Like, my friend and her are pretty close. So... She seems like a sweet girl. There's a kind of... I don't know who AJ is. You can see how she blames herself when it wasn't. Oh, that makes me so sad. All of this makes me so sad. I feel so awful for these poor girls. Haley, I can say this because we're very good friends. Haley is an angel fallen out of heaven. I feel like nobody is good enough for her. So AJ was another one of Greg's exes from before. Should I be saying their name? I'm sorry. So I don't really know who AJ is. See, I'm not like a good. I just know my story and my friends' stories. And a little bit of Shiloh's. My cat is angry. Lainey's eyeliner makes me want to jump off a cliff. T. That's all I can say to that. My eyeliner was like that too, though, at a time, so it's still not very good. Do you think this Kai thing is stupid? Whatever makes their fucking pants tight. I don't really care. I think they need to focus on not being a predator. Personally. His fake positivity feels so forced. I feel that. Do you still consider yourself a fan? Absolutely not. I think there's a part of me who misses being a fan, because those were some of just the funnest days, you know, just being able to bullshit with your idol. That is like, I feel like a young teenager couldn't ask for more. I don't think it would still be like that if I was my age. Maybe. I don't know. Did they invite you to their house? No. They would hate me. Like, they hate me now. They would hate me. Yes, Lainey is very obsessed with being a small bean, ooh. So. Oh, that makes me so sad. Because from what I've seen of Shiloh, she was never, like, a big girl. So, kind of makes me feel bad about myself if he's, like, talking shit on Shiloh, because she's never, like, fat. I mean, she is no, like, fucking bony little... Shiloh gained a lot of weight because he wouldn't let her leave. That's sad. She got the best of men. She looks awesome now. It's true. I've seen pictures of Shiloh now, and she looks great. But I don't ever think she was, like, fat. I don't know. Vegetarian body, best body. My vegetarian body. Ugh. I remember seeing that video when I was, like, 13 or 14, and I was just mildly disturbed. I was like, why are you shouting? I love you, but why are you shouting? Because at the time, please don't get this mixed up. At the time I did. I'm not 14 anymore. So.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and follow us on Twitter to keep up to date on your favorite streamers. Blarg you later.